Good morning. The Orlando Gardener coming at you. Guess what tree I'm at? Sugarloaf, y'all. This is Sugarloaf. All right, we're gonna do another video on the mango varieties and what they were all about this year. Sadly, as Sugarloaf is the number one on the planet right now, sadly my trees had issues. I have a couple of Sugarloaf trees. This is my largest one. It did produce fruit, but the black spot got on it, and my yard suffers from a plague of fruit flies. And when the fruit flies don't have any peaches or anything else, it'll find a soft spot on the mango, and so the Sugarloaf mangoes got infected by the fruit flies because what they did, they impregnated the mango fruit with fruit fly larvae through the soft spots of the black spot on the mango. So sadly, even though it finally produced this year and one of my other Sugarloafs did as well, I can't rate this because I didn't get a good one. So the ones that I did get a couple of them off here. I only got like a little piece, and the little piece was like an 8, but it's because the fruit was not good. But we'll go ahead and look at some more stuff out here. But I'm very proud of this tree. Now there's stuff everywhere, y'all. Glen mango tree did well this year. The production was really good. Listen, I recommend Glen to any backyard enthusiast, whether you are a mango snout enthusiast or just general backyard grower creating a small food forest, or just want a mango tree to have in your possession. Glen would be a good one. Glen produces really well, and not only that, but the fruit is good, real good. No complaints about Glen. Glen did this thing. Glen is a consistent 8. Alrighty, we're here at the good old peach cobbler that's in the pot. And this is a 25-gallon pot. It's been in the pot for a couple of years, and it was absolutely loaded this season. It did well in its production. The fruit was good, but as it is with peach cobbler, you have to learn how to pick peach cobbler because it doesn't change colors. It stayed a mean Hulk green all the way through the whole process. This is one that is top 3. When you get a good one, you get a 10 without a shadow of a doubt. But you have to learn how to pick peach cobbler. But the ones that I did get, a 10 again. So for the first time, you can get over this way, you'll be out of the sun. For the first time in the little bit of history of the Orlando Garden, Maha Chinook did his thing. It did well this year. The production was fantastic. The fruit was good, but I was very impressed with the production. This tree just produced. It wanted to produce some mangoes, and they were really good size too. So very happy about the Maha Chinook. Finally, my tree finally produced fruit. So I was very happy. And I know I have a few friends that are high on Maha Chinook. I'm not there yet, but I want to remind y'all that this was my tree first year at producing. So the first year is never the best. So I'm going to rate the Maha Chinook. I'm going to give it a 7. It was a decent fruit. But it wasn't way up there on the list. But I'm looking forward to it next year. Okay. My Graham did what it does well. Graham produces. Graham produces so much fruit, but it is a fight to get Graham to hold the fruit because it is very, very susceptible to black spot is powdery mildew. But ever since Chris from Truly Tropical talked about powdery mildew not liking wet, that's Caitlin, y'all playing around. It's okay. I'm like, okay, all right, well, I'll give the powdery mildew what it don't want, and that is water. So I just watered the heck out of the tree. I just watered. When it had the flowers on it, I watered. When it had the small fruit on it, I watered until it does. Hey, all right, cuz, all right. Until the fruit get big enough and the mildew check out it does. But you know, this tree is a workhorse and it does well. And I love the size of this tree as well. It's not a giant tree, but it gets to be like a medium tree, and it does really well. Alrighty. This is my Malika tree. Listen, Malika did good this year. I'm so glad I didn't dig it up. One of my mango friends told me, look, just wait on Malika, because it's not good the first few years. First year, didn't like it. Second year, we had cold issues. It came about again. Myself and Miss Orlando Gardner, we didn't like it. But this year, and she filming and she shaking her head. Yes. This year, Malika went way up the list. Let me tell you, this tree has matured now, and this thing is producing some fruit that tastes really good. I'm gonna shock y'all. I'm gonna really, really shock y'all. I'm gonna give Malika a strong 9. I'm gonna pause for a minute. Believe it or not, I give Malika a 9. This year, it was completely different. Production, well, taste, fantastic. Somebody need to talk to this tree. I'm sick of this tree. Y'all look. For years, Maha will give us 1, 2, or 3 fruit right at the bottom. And we really wasn't a fan of those. And this year, the tree was full, completely full. Ask me how many made it to maturity. 0. Listen, y'all better come up here and talk to this tree, because I don't mind digging the tree up. I'm waiting on this tree to do something, and I know it is. That's why I'm being so patient. And trees are like people. Sometimes you got to wait a little longer to get good production. So let's pray and let's hope for Maha to do what it's supposed to do next year. Now, here we are to the beast of the east. Good old. Where's Caitlin? Oh, okay. Good old Venus. Nothing bad to say about Venus. Venus did this thing. I just recently got the last couple off of here. But Venus did really, really well this season. Big fruit. Great production. Listen, long shelf life and extremely long life on the tree. This tree does well. And if you want a mango besides Kent, and Little Jim, you want one to really be at the end of the season when nothing else is in the field, this is the one. And I'm going to go ahead and give this particular tree here this season, I'm going to give them a strong 8. Malika did better, yeah. The flavor of Malika was better. But Venus is a really good tree, great production, great fruit. Now, stay out of the way. Y'all recognize this tree? What is this tree, y'all? This is Casey.
Mama.
Of course, this is the tree that's named after my daughter and my wife. It came from a kit seedling, a kit seed-ish from South Florida, I'm guessing, 6 years ago. Very impressed because it didn't take but 6 years to produce. But the fruit are very tiny. That is the only complaint about Casey. Casey is a very good fruit. It is a fruit that'll fool you because it colors up really, really good. It's a very clean mango, very, very clean. Colors up real pretty. You get yellows, you get reds, you get oranges. But just like peach cobbler, I got to learn when to pick this. This actually in 2 of the 5 mango testings that I had this year, this made top 5. So if this made top 5 and it's his first year, I think we got something, y'all. The only thing is that it's a tiny tree. I mean, it's a tiny fruit. And so I'm looking forward to this getting better and better every year. Who knows? This thing might reach a 10. But as far as for me and the way I taste it now, if you get it on the right day, you'll get you a strong 8, 8.5, 8.5. But Casey is a good mango. Glad I got it. Glad we waited on it, and I'm glad it produced 5 years early. Maybe even 2 to 5 years early. Very glad I went on and named it. We have 0 complaints about Casey. 0 complaints. And so this is going to conclude my review for the season as far as mango to tree. That's Caitlin over there. She over there playing, having fun, y'all. She all right. Let her have fun. Let her be a kid. Caitlin's having fun out in the garden. But just wanted to give a little review on what happened out here in the garden. You know what? I didn't do sea cress on the other side, so let me do sea cress here. I did graft sea cress right here. Sea cress did well this year. I didn't get a good one. It was my fault. Caitlin, don't cut that on. But Seacrest, I'm going to give Seacrest this season, I'm going to give it a strong 7. Normally Seacrest is a 10 off the top, but it'll be okay. I know it will. It's on my fault. On my behalf, it's my fault that it didn't do the best, but it'll do better next year. So again, Caitlin's out here having fun. The Landland Gardener coming at you, and the last one, I'm going to give my top 10 coming up real soon. Got a top 10 video for the fruit. Overall, you're going to be surprised at who's at number 1. Landland Gardener coming at you. Y'all have a good one.